Gary's other friend, the third bully, had run off during Chapter 10. One down. Andy and Evan walked over to Emmett. Gary's other friend, the third bully, had run off during the fight.
Now what do we do?
Evan asked.
Your golem is still awake.
Andy thought.
I don't know,
He said.
Maybe we should send him back to Raven's Pass.
Evan shook his head.
Nope,
He said.
I tried that with Gary. He wouldn't go.
You tried it? Andy asked. Evan nodded.
Once I brought him all the way to Raven's Pass and left him there,
He explained.
he walked back.
Wow, Andy said.
Yup.
Evan said.
And when he got back here, he was way more dangerous than before. That's when he started picking on other kids, starting fights for no reason. I even started to be afraid of him sometimes. There's only one solution,
Andy said.
Emmett will have to do it himself.
Emmett stood over Gary's clay form. He still held the box cutter. The living golem turned slowly to face Evan and Andy. He raised one hand and held the back of his neck.
Please, Emmett,
Andy said. He took a step toward his golem.
for everyone's safety, even mine, it's time to go to sleep.
Who will protect you? Emmett asked.
He won't need protection,
Evan said.
The other golem is asleep. Besides,
Andy said.
I can protect myself. And hey, if I need help from you, I'll wake you up. Promise.
Emmett stood still for a minute, like a statue. Then, very slowly, he lifted the box cutter to the back of his neck. Andy and Evan couldn't see the box cutter as Emmett worked, but they knew there was no blood. Right before their eyes, as he stood there, with one hand holding the box cutter behind his head, Emmett turned to clay.